Hey everyone! Today I'm talking about my top 5 eyeshadow palettes from 2017. I shouldn't have more than 5, but for some reason I do. So I'm just going to talk about the ones that I ended up grabbing for more in 2017 than anything else. So at number 5 is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I've had this for a while now. Someone bought it for me in 2015 or 2016 for Christmas. 2015 definitely. This was just one of those palettes that was a collab with a celebrity. There are a lot of, it's really dirty, sorry. There are a lot of neutrals up here and then some pops of colors just for fun. My favorite part about this palette is the black eyeshadow down here, the blackout. It works really well as an eyeliner if you just want like a powdery look for the day, if you don't want like a really sharp wing, or if you don't want to use a pencil or a gel. This one looks really great for like a nice natural look. The gold I use quite often as a highlighter. It's one of my favorites to use as a highlighter. That's why there's a big dip. The blue and the pink are not my favorites. The blue, it's okay. The pink is This one's called Pop. And it's my favorite to use as a pop of color when I'm doing a natural look. I pretty much use all of these, not at the same time, but this one is my favorite. Ooh, Zone. Zone is my favorite for the crease. Punk is for my outer V. Bathwater I use all over my lid. Basically I can make many looks with this, but it's at number 5 because all of those looks are very neutral and very boring, and I don't like to be very boring. But I definitely use this a lot in 2017, and I would like to use it more so that it pans and I can feel good about myself. Would I buy it again? It's a special edition, so I can't. And I definitely won't because I have other palettes that are, you know, better than this, and it's all in one palette. I'll get to those later. But for now, number 5. Number 4, I got quite late in the year. It is the Viseart Neutral Matte Palette. This is an okay palette if I'm looking for something neutral. The black in this is also really good. These don't have shade names. I love the orange tone here. It's very good for warm looks. All the rest I kind of used once or twice, except for the gray. I can't really find a use for the gray yet. And these are all just like good shadows. There's nothing wrong with them. They're pigmented enough. They blend well. They're just not my favorite to use. I expected more from a brand like this. I've heard so much about it, and they're just okay. They're not spectacular for me. I guess it's just because they're neutral. There's nothing much you can do more with neutral. I already have really good shadows that are neutral. They're pigmented enough. They're creamy. They go on well. They stay on the whole day even without an eye primer, but I'm still gonna use it. I still like it. It's just at number 4, it's not my favorite. Number 3, I got earlier in December, but it already made the list because I was using it almost every day of December. It's the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. This one only has 4 shades. It has green or emerald, blue or sapphire, ultraviolet or amethyst, and pink and opal. I've been using this on my eyes as highlighter. I've used it as a pop on my lips. And I just found that this is a very, what do you call that? I found that this is a very flexible, kind of, not flexible. Oh, it's very dynamic? Anyway, you can use this for a lot of things. I just find that it works with a lot of, it works in many ways and you can use it almost every day. But if you're more into a natural look, this palette is definitely not for you. I actually like having that pop of color or shine on my cheekbones or on my inner corners or on my lips. So I've been using this almost every day, except for the days where I'm really just like, I'm just going for foundation, eyeliner, and lips. But yeah, this is a great palette that I've been using. I've been wanting it for a while and I'm so glad that I finally have it now. Number 2, I got for Christmas last year. Not 2017, 2016. This is the Kat Von D Serpentina Palette. I've talked about this as well. This has just like a bunch of different kinds of shades, from red to gold. This one's also kind of gold. Dark red, orange, blue, green, purple, and some loose gold eyeshadow. I have no complaints about this palette. It's great. I've been using this for pops of color, for any kind of pop of color kind of look that I need. The shadows are great. Maybe the shimmery ones tend to have a bit more fallout, but that's excusable because they're really pigmented and they just go on really well. They stay on the whole day. I think my only complaint about the palette is that, of course, there are no other shades. It's hard to create a look with all of these. I mean, it's possible, especially if you're really good. And I'm not really good, so I can't do that yet. Kat Von D eyeshadows are great. They have great formulation. They're one of my favorites. I have 2 palettes from them in this list. And if this palette is definitely something you should get if you need these kinds of pops of color or loud colors in your collection. Number 1 is the Masquerade Mini by Julius Place. This one is my favorite palette 2017 and of the moment right now because it is just so perfect. It has these neutral shades, these pops of colors. The pigmentation is amazing. It stays on all day. The pink one is so good that it actually stains my eyelids. And they just look so beautiful and so bright. I love putting all of these shadows together. They just look so good on my eyes. I especially love Casablanca. I have a thing, I think, for gold eyeshadows. Dahlia and Zola also look really good. This one is Chi, and this one is Makeda. They also look really beautiful together. I've made so many looks with this already, and I just think that this is a great eyeshadow palette to have. I wish it had a mirror up here, but that's cool. This is really affordable. I think this comes out to $50 at full price, but you can buy it on sale for like $30 on the Nordstrom Rack website. I got this as a D-stash on the Makeup Revolution Philippines. I should stop going to that page because I buy too much. But this is definitely a great eyeshadow palette if you're looking for just one thing. You want the neutrals and the pops of color. I mean, you can tell from my eyeshadow palettes that neutral is not my thing. I really like color, and you can tell from my lips right now that I really like color. If you are like me and you like the pops of color but you also need the neutral looks, definitely try out this palette and other Juvia's Place palettes because they're actually pretty good. If you are a fan of neutral though, I think the Nubian one is all neutral, and the quality of this is just amazing for the price. You should definitely check it out. And that is all for my eyeshadow palettes of 2017. Just like in the foundations, I'd like to hear what were your favorites from 2017. If you agree with me, if you have your own, just let me know below. I'd love to read all the comments about it. If you like this video, please leave me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!